A Zöldek képviselőcsoportja nevében 2 perc 30 másodpercben. Parancsoljon!
Madam President, thank you, Madam Vice President, for your succinct but nevertheless comprehensive overview of both our foreign policy and some of the current crises. And we would also like, as Greens, to extend from here as well our sincere and heartfelt condolences to all the victims and their families of the Charlie Hebdo attack, and of course our sympathies go to the French people and, as I say, all victims, to all terrorism all around the world. We also, as our socialist friend also mentioned, we also try to make sure that the response to that heinous attack should not jeopardize but strengthen the core values that the European Union is based on: human rights, human security and an open society. On the other hand, I'll try to be less sanguine than some of my friends about what this debate is all about as the foreign policy of the European Union. We are, for more than a year by now, we are surrounded by a set of crises. Some of them are military, some of them are outright wars, some of them are on the brink of becoming hot wars. One of the major lessons from these crises so far, in my estimation and our group's estimation, was that none of the member states are capable of dealing with crises in themselves alone, or even in some sort of a combination. These crises put together are bigger than any combination of former or present great powers within the European Union. We need a comprehensive, coordinated strategy. For this, you do not need to be a ideologically committed federalist to see that there is no other way out from these crisis situations than through more coordination, especially on foreign and security policy. I pretty much welcome that you already mentioned that for the preparation of the June European Council we could review the European security strategy. Of course, if there is a state which has a security strategy that has been in place for 10 years, that might mean two things. One, that it is very highly successful, there is no need to change it. The other is that it is rather slow in reviewing it. I'm afraid we are rather in the second position than in the first. So, although I fully understand that this is basically the Council's responsibility, I would like to ask you what we, the European Parliament, could do to help you in that exercise. And also, as a last point, I would like to draw your attention that we have a responsibility for the coherence of all our external policies, not just our foreign and security policy, and let's make sure of that as well. Thank you very much.
Köszönöm, képviselő úr. Carver képviselő úrnak adom meg a szót az EFD képviselőcsoport nevében. 2 perc áll rendelkezésére.
Thank you, Madam President. In the EU's blinkered desire for harmonisation and ever closer union, you ignore the diverse international interests and sometimes very different priorities that each of the 28 member states have.